Hey, it's Rachel. So you might have noticed that my last video was quite a few months ago. I was ready to do a cut, I was going to put it all on YouTube, and then I disappeared. And that's because my life suddenly got hit by a 70+ hour internship. I didn't leave the office until 10 o'clock at night, and every single Saturday and Sunday, I was either at the office or traveling to go work. So I had very, very little time to do anything outside of work. So the downside is I didn't have any YouTube videos, but on the plus side, I learned a lot about how to eat healthy, how to stay gluten and dairy free, and doing it all with like less than an hour to meal prep every single week. And so for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys the tips that I learned in order to meal prep gluten-free, dairy-free, and just healthy with like an hour a week, probably less than an hour, really, really quickly. Let me show you the tips. The first tip, and if you're not new to my channel, you've heard this before, that's to batch cook. Batch cooking means you cook a large quantity of an ingredient, let's say 3 pounds of ground turkey or like an entire container of broccoli. You cook it all at once so that way throughout the week you can just take from it as you feel like it. So something that I got into the habit of doing is on Sundays, my boyfriend and I would batch cook a few different types of meats on the grill, a few meats in our Instapot, some different vegetables, and then that way we just had 4 or 5 different types of food in our container already cooked that we could just pick from when we needed a quick meal and throw it in the microwave. A few things that make batch cooking a lot easier are kitchen gadgets. Things like my rice cooker and my Instapot. Now, I already have a review of my rice cooker on this channel, so I'm not gonna go too in depth on it, but you can really get a cheap rice cooker at like Bed Bath & Beyond. But what's nice about it is you can cook 3-4 cups of rice at a time, keep it in your fridge, and like I said, just take out a cup at a time. The Instapot is something that I highly recommend. If you don't have one, go to Amazon right now, buy it, trust me. I routinely would put about like 3 pounds of chicken breast in my Instapot and it would be cooked to perfection in like 12 minutes. It's basically a crock pot like times 20 because instead of 8 hours, it takes 12 minutes. But some other things that we did is while the rice cooker is going, while the Instapot is going, Jamie would actually cook 3 or 4 different types of meats on our grill. We like grilling even in the middle of winter, but summer is coming, which means that if you own a grill, that's a really easy way to meal prep a large quantity of food every single Sunday for you to choose from throughout the week. While the grill's going, I also have veggies on the grill or in the oven or on the stove. There are a lot of things that you can cook at the same time in order to get a large quantity of food done like within an hour. Okay, so you guys know about batch cooking, but what if you come to me and you say, Rachel, I don't have time to buy a rice cooker, I don't have an Instapot, I don't have a grill, and I don't have a stove? Yeah, you might not have a stove, might be broken. What can I do? Well, I found some really helpful things at the grocery store where you can meal prep even faster. Instead of batch cooking 3-4 cups of rice in the rice cooker, I found microwavable rice. Throwing a little package of microwavable rice in the microwave for 90 seconds is a lifesaver when you come home from work at 10 o'clock at night and have like 15 minutes to eat dinner before you have to go to bed. While you're microwaving your rice, you should also add veggies, and the easiest veggie that I found was frozen veggies. It seems like a no-brainer, but I think sometimes we forget that you can get packages of frozen broccoli and have it steamed in the microwave in like, I don't know, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It's really important to keep eating your vegetables even when you're super stressed out and you just don't have time to cook, and they also don't go bad. So if for some reason you can't eat it right away, it's okay because they're in the freezer. But let's say you hate frozen veggies. They're kind of mushy and you're just like, ugh, I just can't do it. At Trader Joe's, I went ahead and I bought some pre-sliced veggies. Yes, they are more expensive. In fact, a lot of these pre-cooked, pre-sliced convenience foods are more expensive, but this video isn't about how to eat on a budget, but if you want that, I could totally make that video. This one is for when you are working full-time and you just don't have the time. So paying a little bit extra for the convenience is worth it for you. So getting those pre-sliced zucchini, getting pre-sliced sweet potato. Trader Joe's had quite a few different options, but if you also have a Costco membership, Costco sells huge bags of pre-cooked broccoli and zucchini and green beans that make cooking so much easier, because that's a huge time saver. So you've got your carbs, you have your veggies, which are also carbs, but that's besides the point. Now you need protein. Well, it turns out you can get pre-cooked protein at Trader Joe's. Now, I'm saying Trader Joe's just because, I don't know, it's the easiest to find, but you should also check out your local grocery store. A lot of times you can find just pre-cooked chicken, sometimes with a sauce, sometimes without a sauce, where you can just throw it in the microwave. I personally love the pre-cooked chicken from Trader Joe's. I feel like the quality is nice and the taste is nice. Sometimes some of the like frozen brands of pre-cooked chicken aren't always the best. They're okay, you have to experiment, but check out Trader Joe's for that pre-cooked chicken. It's super good. Now that we have our meals for our dinner and our lunch, you probably don't want to eat chicken and broccoli for breakfast, and that's okay. So what I did during my internship was oatmeal. You can get huge bags of gluten-free oatmeal at Trader Joe's. I just kind of took a serving out and microwave it. You could add protein powder to it if that was something that you're interested in, and I'd have that for breakfast. It was super quick, super easy. They also have different types of oatmeal. I found one that was like a quinoa blend, just for something different, but oatmeal is like one of the easiest, fastest, gluten-free breakfasts that you can make when you are in a rush. But that's it. I don't really have that much time to be making this video, so I'm gonna end it here. My two big things when you're in a rush and you're still trying to eat healthy: batch cook large quantities of food, buy pre-cooked food. So you just have to heat it up. Those two things will keep your meal prep to like under an hour, if not less. And it's perfect for those times when you just don't have time. Not having time is definitely not something that should hinder you from sticking to your diet, sticking to your goals, and just, I don't know, trying to stay healthy and eat food. That's it. So I have to run. I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully I will be back with more videos. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.